Hello, everyone. RBG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the previous video, we did some more side quests, and we did Alexandria's Ascension quest, which was really good. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, I was walking around, and I saw that there was someone to talk to, and it seems like this will be able for us to continue on our quest for continuing on with leveling up the giant Levness. So we're going to do this one quest, but then we're going to go straight back to story, I promise you. Wasn't this Puli guy involved in hiding those mecha friend pots? I've got a bit of a bone to pick with him. He's the one who goaded Widge and Dinky into making trouble. But with a name like that, he's a no-pawn too, right? Back then, we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. That's for sure. Let's have a word with him if we find him.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
And ready to take on the world. You Puli. Meh. It's you guys. I got back here. Why did you run away? Something fishy going on. Definitely smells like guilt. This is actually the first time we'll have Gray with us. Let's go get after him. So this is the first time we'll have Gray with us. We don't have too much, like, I think it's only Lanz and, is it Taion? Oh, Nia. Or Mio. That needed. But Mio's gonna get it, like, probably after, like, a fight or something, since we have 3 characters with that class, so...
Alright.
So yeah, this just unlocks the next phase for their giant Levness, and that's all fine. And I can also maybe see if I can do the next one too. I might as well pick up some of this stuff here in case I need it for that stuff.
Whoa, what's for that one?
Machina, that's the name of the class, or race that Lanz is. Hi, what you scribbling there? Doing best and working hard for Alexandria. Please give my praise as reward. Meh. Don't look at things without ask. You very rude character. Alexandria. Oh, maybe I couldn't do this until after the Alexandria quest too, which I guess makes sense. I don't know, I didn't see what level this quest is. Alexandria was the commander of Colony Iota. That Alexandria. What exactly were you working so hard for her on? And I recommend being as detailed as possible. From where I'm standing, it looks like you were doing intelligence work. Meh. There's nothing to do with Alexandria. Puli free agent, act only for self. I feel like we shouldn't be addressing this alone. We should put this to Colony 30. Oh, my nose is acting up. Okay, let me see if I got it right. This Nopon was intending to pass Colony 30 intelligence onto another colony. In addition, hoping to cause rifts within the colony, he masterminded this plan to steal Mecha Friend's parts. Yeah, that's about it. Puli Puli not let Colony 30 defeat Alexandria. So Puli Puli defeat Colony 30 instead and make Alexandria happy. That plan. So what now, Commander Valdi? Good question. I don't want my friends to be hurt. So Puli Puli, can't we all just be friends and get along? Valdi. Puli Puli sorry. Puli Puli feels so huge remorse. All is forgiven. Really? Valdi says he forgives him. Puli Puli have change of heart and work very hard now. Alrighty, there we go. It was that simple. How many of those coins do I have? 87, okay.
I hear Puli Puli's helping with the construction now. Hope he's keeping his nose to the grindstone.
Puli Puli turn new leaf and commit self to helping with construction of Dorkin.
We should remain wary.
We're over Alexandria now. But that had nothing to do with. Puli Puli still think about its schemes to win Heart of Darling. The place is a whole lot livelier with Wedge and the others helping out, don't you think? Building stuff is a whole lot of fun if you do it together. You join in too, Lanz. Nice idea, but we can take care of gathering the materials. Gathering materials, yes. It's like you're already working with us, huh? Which would start off on wrong foot with Mecha Friend after passing into the Kamzi. The president starts by 5. Friends materials and Rappa give them speedy quick check.
The stuff over.
I am missing at least one of something. Fine by me, because like I said, that means I can just... Is there any other quest that, like me, has sprung up somewhere? Could see if I have all the parts necessary for that, but I highly doubt it. I don't think I've even fought a Aggie Ferrari since I did this last time, so
Let's just hand the stuff over.
I have not. So I have 70, so see, 2 of each would be 10, so 2. So I just need 6 more of some of the 5% stuff. But I think I also got some 10% stuff, so that's what I wanted. Man, I'm not gonna do side quests, but I can see if there's any more teaching stuff over there. Just to see. Nope, nothing. Just totally fine. Probably what I'll do after I'm done recording for the day, I'll probably go and see if there's any... Oh yeah, I went over here and there's like level... I think they were level 75 or higher leveled enemies over there. So yeah. I wonder what that is. Should have done that too. Oh, nothing over there, and nothing over here. Nothing there, it seems, so. I don't think there's anything more for us over here. Nope. Alright. Continuing on with the story.
This was a nice find.
There's some quests here, obviously.
Now this is the right spot for a rest.
I'm not sure quite curious how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them is probably gonna be a colony quest. Hero quest, that's what they're technically called.
The path. Which way then? Your decision.
I mean, we weren't even going anywhere close to this place, but...
Whew. Finally, it let up.
I love the small comments that they make about, like, the weather and other stuff, so... It's really
What kind
nice.
of place is this?
Dynasty's path. Alright. The base of the sword.
Oh, but aren't you a ginormous sparker?
Whoa. Where's the top?
We finally made it, huh?
Quite.
Let's get to the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something.
Be on your guard, yeah? Because we've really been pushing our luck lately.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lanz is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
Every day's a training day.
Oh, the music's so good. We're not even that far away from the next destination either. Okay.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
What's wrong? Mio?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
Found.
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
Uh-oh. Or yay! No, these are friends.
What the? Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question. Which means...
Oh, is this? Are we finally gonna meet her? He's protecting his girlfriend.
Sheathe your weapons. We're not looking for a fight.
What the?
We are the Lost Numbers, sworn enemies of Mobius.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
The name's Monica.
I'm Monica.
Monica Vandam.
Van Dam, yeah!
Boris to you.
Is my father?
I'm his daughter.
Hey.
Daughter?
You know Guernica.
It's my father.
You're headed for the city, ain't ya?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
Shania.
All right. Oh. Stay close.
Oh, this music. Oh my god, this music's great. Madness from Ilya disappeared in the sky. Yep. Oh, and before we take you to the city, you have to wear these. Eye patches. They're the same as the ones we wear. Put them over the eye where your iris is. What? They won't hurt you. Punished Noah! Thanks for the cooperation. We appreciate this. So, I said we aren't hostile, but that might not be enough to earn your trust, I'm guessing. If it lays your fears to rest, you can treat me as your prisoner until we reach the city. Huh? Yeah, that doesn't sound right, darling. Don't want a prisoner? Whatever, I'll be your escort then. I should point out you won't find anyone better with a mace in the Lost Numbers. Yeah, well, don't bash us about with it or anything. If I wanted to, then your attitude would have earned you a thrashing already. Lanz is probably going to get the class. Well, here we are. We just got our new class. So let's be on our way. Shania will show you the way to how to go. So, here's our class. Here's our class. Monica has temporarily joined the party. And she's a defender.
Yeah. Something so valuable here.
And she's quite curious. What class? She's probably not going to be heroes, is she? Oh, she is. Lost Vanguard. That is her class, huh? That is a fucking cool name for one if I do say. She's not in here, though, is she? Oh, no, she is. Pippa Bennett Warner.
I love being in the thick of it. I'll show you what the lost numbers are all about. I love being in the thick of it.
Ooh. This is a pretty illustration. Have I seen the illustration for all of them? When a hero completes an order, adds 15 TP to the characters with the most TP and reactivates them. Okay. I like this one too. Ooh, and I like this one too. Oh my god, I don't think I saw this one. It's fucking adorable. Okay. Yo, I love that we have the eye patches now, too. Maybe that's the city that we're going to with all the quests. How am I able to be faster than this girl? Because of all my
Monica, can I ask you something?
level up stuff.
Just keep following Shania, will you? We'll talk more later.
She went right through the legs.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Ah, maybe this will help with that door that we saw in the Dongan Desert. And how are we meant to get to the city from here? Yeah, this is a dead end. Wrong. Meh. A door? This leads to the Great Sword. The city's this way. What a masterful disguise. Huh? When Ethel said there was nothing of interest in the sword march, guess she never found this. Hey, you guys done? Can we get going?
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
What a brilliant contraption. No wonder nobody's ever found it.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
You know, I'm glad. I'm glad because I was like, yeah, damn. I was like, it's okay. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it really sucked that Van Damme died because he was so fucking cool. And then we got to this one, and literally we learned his name. Well, we didn't. If you heard his voice and basically saw his feature, you're like, oh, that's Van Damme. And then bada bing, bada boom. It was Van Damme, but he fucking died. So we're like, ah, that's unfortunate. But we have another Van Damme in the form of his daughter, so hey. And not only that, she's a hero, so Yeah. She's something that'll be staying around for the whole game. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said. Made it in one piece.
What more of a surprise is there?
So, Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
Yeah.
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't understand the concept of parenthood. I'll explain later.
Right.
Later, meaning
Sex.
in the city.
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
Are you?
We'll go with that.
Nope. Okay.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
Hey, those guys look familiar.
Just what are you?
Bound by Ouroboros blood. Whoa. This looks like,
We're so high up.
what is the high Entia's place
What a
called again?
view.
Agathon or something
I've
like
never
that?
seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
It kind of looks like that area, the Bion's shoulder or something like that.
Can you save your observations for later?
For later.
Come on.
Great Sword's Hilt.
Check it out. What's with that
It's
one?
digging a hole.
Something so valuable here.
Keves Castle has got nothing on this dizzying height.
You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint.
This looks like a great area with the blue monsters to grind out to
My head
Get some-
kind of hurts.
class
Ah,
stuff.
yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
Entrance is up ahead.
This does look like one of the late game areas in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It does look like a late game area. Can't quite remember the name of it. I just remember
I'll
that's
say
where you
what
fought
everyone's
Charlotte's
thinking. This is all
ex-boyfriend.
sparking amazing.
That's all I can remember from that area, like, as I can't remember the name. I know it was a pain, too, for other stuff. You can take the eye patches off now. Won't need them past this point. Oh, right. And you're sure about that? So he's got some signal jamming tech that functions just like the eye patches. Blocking detection by Mobius. We're safe inside, you have my word. I suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to discover the city thus far. Got that right. This place is our last redoubt and our sole haven in this world. But as soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. So what I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about, that's all. I hear you. Loud and clear. We'll remember. Now this somewhat looks like Colony 9 from the first game. Also, I rewatched the opening, and I have a feeling that the young Noah that we saw there, that's actually console N.
City.
That's not this Noah that we have here. That was console
It sure took us
N.
long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody Sparks. Why do I bother?
Bloody Sparks.
Thank you, Taion, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
I feel like I can't open up any doors.
Bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Oh, and then we have our own little development level with it, too. So actually on the affinity chart. Yep, and of course it's Bulwick Monica.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Keves and Agnus.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
Someone that we're going to be familiar with.
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
Oh, are you guys supposed to be the Ouroboros?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates.
Yeah,
They
I thought
trained
so.
relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's That's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already.
Yeah, and we killed
They're
them.
the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny.
Yeah.
All the way from the valley.
So it was her that was following us.
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vandam.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
Awkward as all ash. Oh, the person I got to talk to was like a buff or something.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
I'm just waiting. Like, we already got a hint of this. Like, oh, that looks like the console that they fought at Colony. Well, I guess they said that the console at Colony 4, was it? Was the wrinkles? Probably because he was old and such. But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for when they run across someone that they... Ethel. It's going to end up being Ethel because they brought all those people over. I'm just waiting for that moment where they're like, wait a minute, we know you, or how are you here type thing. I can't wait for that moment. I feel like that moment's coming.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Ah.
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little...
too harsh.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Look at these machines.
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
So that girl was keeping an eye on us. Did you notice, Mimi?
No. She didn't so much as make my ears twitch.
My ears twitch. Praetorium Hill? Is that what it was called?
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Keves and Agnus.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Oh, Taion was about to do it, but
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Hey,
We're
Noah.
getting some answers
you
here.
know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually...
Actually.
Aren't those...
Cradles.
Here we go, here we go.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life.
We don't stay, we stay
that
at
life
like a
energy
small
pours into the flame
bit.
cloaks, becoming the fuel that
Like we
feeds
start at like
Mobius.
10 or something like that, of age-wise.
In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
Yep.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait. Then that husk I saw.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me.
Very long,
And yet,
I'm assuming.
The price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right.
Right.
That's not a word you'd have any use for either.
Oh, right. You don't know about the whole lineage. Fuck.
Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
So they just keep them here. Is there a way to like bring them alive without the
So we're
the
born to fight.
I'm assuming the shackle is like
And then we die. Over.
the shackle is the thing that
over
their time limit is,
and
right?
over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
That's what it just feels to me, is like that's what it is. Like their whole shackles are, you know, the fact that they can only be alive for 10 years. And it seems like they start at like age 10. Okay, some things I don't want to say answered, but then some things were made more clear by that. Because I remember in the first game, I was like, wait, so how did the whole cycles thing work with their time limit stuff? So it's like, it is 10 years, but they don't start at age. They're not born as newborn babies. They're born at literally at like whatever age you want to count that as, which I say is like 10. Let's just say that's 10 or 13 even. Babies.
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
Oh, yeah. See, there's this concept called sex. When a man and a woman love each other very much. She hears it. She hears the... I'm guessing they're giving birth. Like, a baby's giving birth, and she just heard the baby come out. It's a baby. The Spock is that? Watch your language. They're like newborn babies. Even Nope. I feel like the Nopons should somewhat know about births, right? Because how do new Nopons show up? Are they... I don't know.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her.
It's a girl.
Gently now.
Oh my god, it's gonna be tearing up here.
so
What the
warm.
fuck?
Place one finger in her palm.
Oh my god. Big gasp. Aww.
Hey, Sena! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Taion.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn.
Oh, Taion is so...
What?
Taion's such a fucking dork.
This is incredible, Sena.
Oh my god.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
Listen, when a man and a woman love each other very
All
much.
right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
Oh god. All right. They're like they're like, yeah. Oh my god. They're like, ooh, me. They're like, all right, let's walk into this room. They go into the room, then they come out like, oh dear god. Ah, they're gonna watch the Joy of Life video that we all had to watch in high school. Oh my god. Oh my god,
how
I
it should
love
be.
them. I love these two
This
so
is
much.
human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
I love this so much.
Thank you. I mean it.
Oh, is this like their memorials here?
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Rome?
The feeling of having
Oh,
someone
thank God.
very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it.
I love this though. Like, I love the fact, like, you know, human nature and how much of it that they do not know about. Because they were only born to
You'll
fight and
understand
really
too
nothing else.
someday.
But I think you two are already hitting it off well. Yep. That subtle thing right there. And she caught that, so she knows.
Or it might be that you already do.
Yep, that was important. I was like, she saw, so that's important of why Noah went in to protect Mio, even though Mio's normally Mio is the tank, so she should be the one in front, not the attacker, but no, I love it. Oh my god, my heart. This is so fucking great. Birdie Park. So, did we learn about the birds and the bees and all that shit? Yo, where are these statues?
Taion, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros.
That looks like
The
Shulk.
founders, we call them.
That looks like Zeke.
The first Ouroboros.
I have no idea who that looks like.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Keves and Agnus. Their powers united created Ouroboros.
Okay.
Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Ah.
Only 6? Why so few of them?
I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles.
Real
the real
queens.
queens.
Yes, real queens.
I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Mio and
Why else?
Melina.
To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
I hope so.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
Which makes sense.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old. They're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better.
God, I love Van Damme so
The
much.
only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros.
It's the
You
will of
kids,
Ouroboros.
and you alone.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
they're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
I agree.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
Yeah, you showed us that freaking the Miracle of Life video.
Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
What's up with her? I don't know. Is she part of that group normally? How they're like, they don't care? Shania. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. I'm actually quite... Mobius warning level. The Keves and Agnus warning levels have combined from a single... to form a single Mobius warning level. That's all it is you're giving me for that? Okay. I'm okay with that. I mean... It frees up the AI, the UI a little bit here, so I'm okay with that. I have a feeling that there is going to be an area in the middle. Oh, there's going to be an area in the middle and a slight area up there. You can kind of see that the fog, that's how I feel like you can tell that there's going to be more some more areas there, but we kind of like have the whole gist of the whole map basically in a way. I wonder if this will zoom out a little bit and be like, oh yeah, let's zoom out. Because I'll be honest, I thought that thing up there, the thing above this area, I thought that was the Agni Castle. We haven't seen the Agni Castle anywhere, so I'm curious then where that is. You know, it'd be hilarious if this actually ends up being like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is actually the prologue to both Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. This is going to be a big area though to like learn information and shit for. God damn. This is the dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're at the city. You can ask the guy about your rooms. Aye. Oh, and sadly, there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Mashiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. It's that place down the lift from near the Praetorium Hill, which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Oh, before I forget, feel free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Holy crap, what the hell is with all those places to look at over there? I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. Please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people. That's right, we have some gravely ill old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives. Now there's the lady I admire. Never a stronger woman I've ever seen. Father and her spouse together lost. Yet still she soldiers on in stern command. And star of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such a height. Meh. You find what it is you're looking for in the end. That was the last thing that my brother Yus said to me. He made up his mind to head out on that important mission with Gurnaka, but he never came back. It's hard, losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He was prepared to do what he had to do for his family. But that doesn't make me miss him less. What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? City's got three types of folks: promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands, like you don't have anything you need to do. We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in any case, have a good old drink every day. Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa and Grandma? You mean those wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad or your dad's mom, or your mom's dad or your mom's mom. You're making my head spin here, bud. So dad's dads and mom's moms and dad's dads. Look at this little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What? You ain't Lost Numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the Lost Numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway. To be left in peace.
You what? It's night time already?
So my mom got remarried, and now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Oh, great, I guess. What's remarried? So moms and dads, they get married. But my dad went and died. My mom got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated, I don't even know how to respond. I love this. I don't know. I love the fact that we're fucking idiots. I love it. We're so fucking dumb. I love it. Two friends know, name of lost numbers number 1 Levnis is mercenary. Also with containers slotted onto, often used as transport craft or armory. Those would be the Levnises we saw around the castle. Also, we have little auto levies about the size of one biggie called Sentry. The special creation of Mastapon. The ones that we fought in Alphato Valley, maybe. In Alphato Valley. I love it. I love that we are fucking dumb. I love it. Let's take me like a different floor. Should take me to that dead end. It took me to that dead end. Okay, let me... I want to keep going. So, I think the thing that we're going to see is, like, that's the... Where we're going down. This is going to be basically the monuments. Is what we're going to look at here. The city isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Michiba Canteen, everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend Aqua Pazza alla City. It's a classic city cuisine. Okay, well, I want to actually go there too. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnus, his founders fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bonds of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. Irrespective of starting life as an Agnan soldier. She is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. House Cassini. In memory of founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberax, much like with the founder of Raid, this statue too depicts this founder's respect mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once with utmost each, and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassionate, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders. Still young and impressionable with the city was restored. Undeniable proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. They say this one looks like Noah. House... Oh, of course, it's House Van Dam. In memory of the founder of House Van Dam, the city's restorer and liberator. The original interaction with the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realizes fully the power of Ouroboros, here and therefore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left its government to the hands of the founders of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs to Van Dam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fistfighting, and the scions of House Van Dam carry on the custom to this day. Yeah, they say this one looks like Mio. That one looks like Noah. There's probably some similarities with everyone else here, too. Like the one that they just talked about over there. Oh, this is House Doyle. I thought that one was House Doyle. So they say that one looks like Noah, and they say this one looks like Mio. That one over there is like, even though that's not the founder, the actual founder was a female who was strong and could carry 2 broadswords that has somewhat similarities to Sena. The one over there, medical arts? That could very well either be Taion or Eunie. So there's that. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's Limbrax. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after End's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familiar relation to the founder of Van Dam, with scant extract records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. Okay. She fought alongside the founder of Van Dam then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the House of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstone for much of the city's governance and legal system. House Raid. In memory of the founder of House Raid and the city's Limbrax. Rather than the founder herself, the statue depicts the founder's mentor figure again, standing as a sight of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was uncontent to her by bound of blood, yet he raised her as would befit the child of one's own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. And though the victory's vicious struggle against Mobius cost the ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. House Ortiz. Memory of founder of House Ortiz, the city's liberator. A Keves soldiers, this founder was released from the flame clock system by other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. While surprisingly skilled in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years old. Though how he attained that feat depicts his origins as Keves soldiers remains unexplained. Oh, so both of these... Okay, so these two were liberated. But even if you get liberated, you can't get our life... I don't know. The Ouroboros stone cage. The object on display upon this pilot is the very first original Ouroboros stone cage. It is important to note that internal designs of the monument are said to have included a statue of a seventh founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it's possible that this is not due to simply loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that it is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder. Interesting. Alrighty. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and I'm going to end the part up here. Oh, not end the part, but I'm going to go to that thing first and I'll end the part. The Elder might be welcoming you Ouroboros with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please don't disrupt the peace we have here in the city. Okay, that's what I was looking at. I don't know where that canteen's at. It's probably somewhere else, so...
What you got for me? Something so valuable here.
I don't like how cramped that room is. The room's all right for you now. How about getting some rest?
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
because that's what the statue reminds him of, or looks like him in a way. Which makes sense, because it looks like Noah.
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
That was nice. Wow, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from nearby the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword's Hilt Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay, then. Yep. Alrighty. Well, guys, I said it before, and I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to end the part off here. Holy crap. We did get some major news overload, and yeah, it was freaking amazing. And I can't wait till we get to have Monica as our hero. I have like
Sure, I can lend you a hand.
Hells yeah, we have Gray for now, even though it doesn't matter. Doesn't seem like we'll be getting too many fights right off the bat here, but you never know. Oh hey, information. Lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I've been considering changing my role is all. You're changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Nah. It's actually hilarious, if I'm being honest. How in the world can I... Oh, there's a door literally right here. But yeah, it seems to be locked. Okay, actually, you know, we can go quickly talk about that discussion, because I actually want to hear about that discussion with the blades. I guess, yeah, one thing I'm not really going to be looking forward to is running around here looking for information about stuff and shit like that, because that's going to be a long ass time.
To whip up some grub?
So I honestly can't wait till we find the canteen so I can also try that. Apparently Lost Numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So you'd say that explains the similarities with us. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I'd like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me? I'm a power girl through and through. What the spark's a power girl? Oh, never mind, I catch your drift. It's important to remember, though, even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. Yeah, that was a short one. And I liked it. I actually did like that one, too. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the next part, guys, we are going to continue on, making our way to the war room and all that fun stuff. And we'll talk to all the people and maybe pick up that quest that's there, too. I don't know. Fucking... We'll do it all. We'll do it live. There it is. I was like, why can't I? It's like, what's the right button? Okay, so the quest is right there. that a quest over there? Yeah, that's technically a quest right there. So I'll probably make my way, pick up these quests here first before I go, unless I automatically get there, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what do you think of everything that we've learned about the city and everything. It's very interesting, and I love it. I'll be honest, I do love it. Oh, hey.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'll try some food here too, and I'll talk to the people here. We're actually gonna pause it so they don't move away too much. I do love the fact that we now have a warning level for the Mobius, which I love that. I love that it just changed to that. So it's all great. I'm loving it. It's very interesting. I love all this. You know, the whole fact that they don't understand how human nature works and everything. And they're confused by, like, you know, things that are so common for us, you know, like marriage and mothers and fathers and grandparents, all that stuff, babies. It's hilarious. I mean, I feel like it would have been I don't want to say too rude or too, like, because I'll be honest, it's the miracle of life. It's not supposed to be pretty in the sense, but it's like, you know, we all like, oh dear God, you know, we all had that reaction, like, oh dear God, that's what it's like for actual childbirth, you know, when we saw that video in high school. I think it would still been a little funny if something like that was shown, but I totally get why they didn't do that, so I totally do. Plus, you know, Japan probably are more mature when it comes to stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about it all. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.